Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another Behati Love Note session. I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are happy and healthy. And if not, if you're not feeling happy or healthy or whole, then this reading in this time helps you and contributes to you in a big way. We're going to be shuffling and pulling live. What are the messages? What do we need to hear? Especially following the Pisces new moon, which I'm still vibing with. It has been so good to me so far. Really, really kind. Good energy. I wasn't at my altar last night. I sat in bed and I wrote all my intentions down in my journal. And it was exactly what it is I needed. I think that was the best place for me. So hopefully you guys were able to set some intentions for yourself or do whatever it is that you need to do in order to restore your energy, your cup, and do what's needed for you. Speaking of Pisces energy, super femme, I'm going to put my goddess statue here because I just love her so much. Let's go ahead and connect with the cards. What is it that we need to see, hear, feel right now in this moment? Angels and guides from the highest lights of the universe, speak to us through the cards. Oh, these want to be out. We have Nine of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, and Knight of Pentacles. Please clarify the Emperor for me. The Judgment card. Please clarify Nine of Cups, the Empress reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Magician reversed. Clarify Judgment. Judgment. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Okay. With these two cards, it's so interesting how life happens, like how events unfold, right? Like one thing I think will always happen is life is going to surprise us. There's always going to be an interesting twist and turn. So why don't we expect that? You know, why do we get nervous when it happens, when it's happened so often in the past and things tend to pan out and work out inevitably in the end? Or it's another step along your journey that you have survived. I'm wondering what your mindset looks like in this moment, especially if you are someone who has recently are facing, like you were recently facing events that didn't plan out the way that you would have wanted them. With the Nine of Cups reversed, this is our hopes and our wishes. When it's upright, it's our hopes and our wishes. When it's reversed, it's hopes and wishes kind of dashed. Or we get what we want, but we don't like what we receive. Like you think that that's what you want, but it's not. Like it's not, ultimately doesn't make you happy. This has a lot to do with masculine energy, of course. I'm sure someone probably said that with me at the time of me saying it. With the Emperor at the center of this reading, masculine energy, it could be a father figure, it could be husband, could be partner, but it could also represent the masculine energy within yourself, reflecting the places, the spaces that make you feel safe, that make you feel secure. But with that though, I'm wondering if something in the near past didn't pan out the way that you wanted it, the way that you saw it to be, or questioned you or called you out in your feminine, and that is leading to the breakdown of what was making you feel safe and supported right now. Let's say you were hoping that a friend or a family member would have said the right thing to help comfort you, to make to make your world spin right again. You know what I mean? Like when you just feel crushed, when you feel, oh my gosh, I can call my friend and they will say, they always have the right thing to say, and then you call them and they're going through it and you walk away from it feeling defeated because you're like, damn, this person is the last person that I would ever think would, you know, have nothing to say, you know, and like, but their world is crashing, and it makes me wonder, like, you know, what's going on. You know, this has a lot to do with a sense of security, stability, ideas that you have that are budding, that want to grow, that are growing, but somehow something feels like it may dash your hope or your vision for the future. For someone here, something is not what it was that you were expecting, and this is not a bad thing. With that, you are learning a new way to fertilize, a new way to be fertile. You're learning a new direction that you are prepared and ready to grow into. With the Nine of Cups reversed, it's not that you're not happy or fulfilled. It's just surprising to you where life has brought you, and how well or not well, it depends on how you're judging yourself in this moment, you're handling it. Either way, with the Empress reverse, I really feel like someone is, the words that are coming through intuitively, it's like you're growing in a new direction. And that's what Spirit wants to focus on. Not the fact that you didn't grow to the left, but the fact that you have the opportunity to grow to the right. That moving to the right and veering to the right was better for you. So that's why you decided to grow, or that's why the universe had you growing in that direction. Now, the root of you may be a little shook. And this is where growth happens, right? Let's say if I was to go outside and rip up a banana tree that I've got growing in my backyard, and I put it in some soil, and I think, right, that I'm dropping it in the right location because I did the research and I saw where the sun moves across the yard, so this is the right place for this banana tree to grow. But I can't see under the soil, there's dirt, there's rocks that are in the dirt that are impacting the banana tree's ability to absorb its nutrients. So instead of it growing in the one direction and being stable in that spot, it actually starts to migrate in this area because it instinctively knows where it will thrive. That's where I see this message even going, is with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. It's like all of these factors are coming together to help you to grow in the right direction. And Empress reverse and Nine of Cups reverse, it may not necessarily have looked like how you wanted it to be or how you envisioned it, but it will turn out what is in its best interest and what is going to be the right, healthy space for the long haul. With the Judgment card, this is the card of coming into awareness, understanding, breathing new life into something that may have been stunted, right? This is what gives me the most hope for this reading, is the fact that the story didn't end with the Nine of Cups reverse or the Empress reverse. It could have, but it didn't. This wasn't an energy that got squashed or squandered or tossed out or was left for dead. If it was left for dead, it reemerged somehow better than before. This has been teaching you, if you really want to look into this, this has been teaching you how to prepare and plan better for the future, for yourself, because you've learned through your experiences. And I'm definitely seeing that with the Emperor card. Oftentimes, oh my God, this baby just rode by in his stroller. His mom was on his phone with the baby, was looking through the window. He's like, oh, they're doing tarot over there. Yes, we are. Come join us. Okay, yeah. With the Emperor card, sometimes we learn through our experiences. We do better research in the future. Why? Because we're just like, why is this banana tree not growing this direction? I've done everything. I did all of what I knew to do. Exactly. You did all that you knew to do at the time, and you add on to your belt of wisdom and knowledge through experience, another notch on your belt. And now when you're presented with another opportunity, you will take that knowledge and you apply it in that situation, right? Won't you? Absolutely. Oh my God, they're riding right back again. How cute. I just went on for a walk with my baby too. I've never seen this person before. I wonder if she's one of my neighbors. She's got to be. Yeah, here for it. Okay. Little distracted there, but I'm back. Oh, this guy's running after her. This is really getting spicy. Yeah, with the Magician card reversed and the Knight of Pentacles, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have no idea what this means, but it's giving future energy, so I'm gonna shuffle on it. I'm not getting anything intuitive. Okay, maybe that's why. So the High Priestess card and the Ace of Swords, this is kind of what it is that I was saying, that you're receiving awareness, you're receiving knowledge, you're downloading a new bit of information that's going to be valuable to you now moving forward. Instead of expecting, someone here really needs to hear this. Instead of expecting yourself to have all the answers and to have all of the solutions to the problems that you face in your life, or the obstacles or the challenges or the good stuff that you're facing, instead of having all of the answers to it or having a word to say, you may not have that right now. Meaning, if you're someone who is quick-witted, you may choose to be silent moving forward in the future. You may have discovered for yourself that silence is best in a situation, because when you spoke up or when you needed someone to be receptive to you, it didn't pan out. They weren't mature enough, Emperor reversed. So now it's not that you're shutting down, you're just using your time and your energy wiser. How do you know to do that? Because through experience. You lived through it, you've learned through it, and you've said, okay, in the past, when I tried to approach this situation, thinking that this is the best form with this person, it didn't pan out. It works everywhere else except with them. When you know better, you do better. And you, instead of fighting or trying to reawaken the situation, you decide to breathe life in a new direction and not even engage. For someone here, you're dealing with someone or something that is immature or outdated or incapable of rational, logical, sound thought. And for you, you're understanding and realizing, if I continue to try to force this person to understand where it is that I'm coming from, I'm just going to deplete myself. It's not going to get me what I want. So with the Magician card reversed in the future and Knight of Pentacles reversed, I see you choosing not to offer anything, especially when it comes to your energy or a word or an answer. You may be offering someone silence. You may be giving them the gift of space so that they can figure their shit out and you can be left unbothered. And I'm here for that. For someone else here, you are needing to do a little bit more brainstorming and downloading before you make a decision. And this actually makes a lot of sense, because with Mars now direct, but once was retrograde recently, we're still growing ourselves. We're still re-emerging from the ashes, especially with the Judgment card. We need a little bit extra time and space to gather ourselves and figure out what we're doing, where we're going, what's up. You may not be in a place right now to make a decision, to make an investment, especially with Knight of Pentacles reversed, and that is okay. So with this reading, I want to go ahead and ask for the advice, and this card wants to jump out. Seven of Cups reversed. Explore all of your options. Actually, this is the opposite. I feel like you don't need to choose anything right now if you didn't want to. Seven of Cups reverse is, you know what, this is overwhelming, or I don't need to give you an answer, or I don't want to show up, or I don't want to engage. There's a lot going on over there. It's very foggy, and I would actually like to focus on resting myself. I would like to conserve my energy more, or I would like to hide out, hibernate for a little longer, even though it's springtime. Y'all can wait. That's really what this card is giving. I have another card that's coming here. Yeah, the Chariot card. It's interesting because this card was going to be reversed, which is showing that something here doesn't feel, I don't say reciprocated, but something here doesn't, like, it's not, like it can't pull its weight. So if it can't pull its weight, I'm not getting in the car. If this car has been breaking down, I'm not going to take this car on a road trip because I've seen it break down in the past. I'm good on it. I might not even go on this trip at all. I might not, all of these options and things that we're going to do when we land, it's not going to happen. I'm putting it on ice because our transportation, our way of getting there, isn't effective. It's not stable. I can't count on it. Like, we're talking about transportation here with the Chariot, but this could be anything. What it's saying is, when I got into whatever this vehicle is, the vehicle is our relationship, a conversation, an investment, like working on something, it didn't pan out. It didn't grow. It didn't grow the way I liked it or wanted it to. And now I am reconsidering, right, with this, the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords, I'm asking and reconsidering if I even want to continue in that direction. Or do I see myself pulling out and saying, if that's what you choose, that's what you choose. But for me, I'm going in this direction because my growth is taking me here. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle. Oh, yes. I feel so repetitive with this same deck that I use, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Is that the saying? That's how I still feel. Look at this guy walking his dog. I just love how, oh my God, the dog literally looks like a lion, like a baby cub, and is holding onto the leash in his mouth. He's so cute. Okay. I love how people are doing simple things today, like going for walks and getting fresh air. It's really the time for it. Also, I love this deck right now. It just serves every single time, so I can't help myself but to continue to shuffle and pull from it. All right, we have Otter Spirit. You are never alone. Love that. We have Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility, which is interesting because I feel like someone here isn't open to the possibility of something, or just like a starfish, something gets cut off and you grow in a different direction. But someone here really seriously is not choosing the ways of the past is what I'm going to say. Like, you just are learning. And honestly, with the Otter Spirit, I feel like whatever you decide to do, you're fully supported, not just in the spiritual world, because of course that goes without saying, but in your personal life, I think the people who really love and respect you, they're going to support you with whatever you decide. So you're not going to feel alone at all. Oh, I love this card. Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. It's really beautiful. I'm loving this energy right now, and I think I might do a pick a card reading and keep shuffling because this is really a vibe. Ooh, learn from the past. Exactly. That's what I'm telling you guys. It just really feels like when you live, you learn, you do differently depending, and something didn't go the way that you expected it to. And for that reason, you are going and growing in a different direction. Everyone's story is going to be different for this, but for the most part, it's about re-emerging a different person. Re-emerging a different person because something that you've decided to do is breathing life into you again. With the Empress reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed, for some of you guys, you could actually be doing something that is an act of self-love, like something that makes you feel good about you. It could be you getting a whole new wardrobe that reflects who you are now, that reflects your maturity, that reflects your growth. It could be getting your hair done, your nails done, trying something that you can adorn or that you use to empower yourself, that makes you feel like you again, or a new you. And with the learn from the past card showing up, I feel like you may need to change things up in the past, and like you may have needed to change things in the past, and you changing things up, you remember that, you're like, oh, this is why I need to do this. This is why I need to go for a walk. This is why every year we go on a retreat to the Ehrenbach Mountains. Did I say that correctly? Like everyone is different, you know? But I love the Judgment card because it really does feel like she's just like, like I am me. Like, okay, girl. We love that. Love it. With the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords, it really is giving like how a breath of fresh air and new energy can really just electrify you and bring you to life once again. And if you haven't had that feeling, look towards the past actually and find the things that you loved that gave you that feeling and recreate it today, or do the same thing and see if it helps. Okay? I love you guys ridiculously. I hope that you are doing well. I do know, I don't know if you guys are watching the news, but it's been cranking up a little bit, the intensity in politics and government, just like we saw and just like I predicted in the last reading. I hope that you are not panicked. I hope that you are relaxed and at ease, even if things seem a little bit question marky right now. It's okay. Again, we're going to get through it, especially intuitively, especially allowing ourselves to be guided and led and protected. We are prayed up, we are protected, we are vibrant. It is all good in the hood. Okay, so I'm setting intention and praying for your protection and your blessings and your abundance and your happiness and your health and your peace. Let nothing touch them if it's going to try to take any bit of your abundance and prosperity away from you. Not on our watch. Thank you guys so much for being here, a part of my collective. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.